eviction, and if you can get it done, no cost, it might be an answer. Just go to online and look at how you have to file. Now you have to mail it in. You cannot do the first thing, but then you can go on electronic filing after that.
You do have to physically appear in Baratania. It's on Baratania Street. You have to make a physical filing. You have to be there in person. You need 14 copies of whatever.
Yeah, it'll tell you in the civil rules, or it'll tell you in the court procedures what you're going to do on that.
Right. Yeah.
Now, yeah, you can actually.
The first thing that you want to file is the request for. What was that you
want
called?
An injunction, emergency injunction.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, but.
Oh, you want to file the.
But the request for the
proof of indigent. It's the
right.
Pro summa or pro summa or something like that.
Yeah, the
filing fees. I'm broke.
You want to request the waiver for the filing fee.
Yeah.
Rid of poor paupus or something like that. Paupus.
Yeah, I think it sounds about right. Yeah, from when I.
Yeah, I don't know what the cost, like I said, is, but it'll tell you that too. But yeah, because this is a.
But I would have the 295 in a certified or a money order even.
Yeah, if you go
just to because if they don't approve it, then not to waste your trip. No, not to waste your trip over but you have to file it physically
in Honolulu.
In
Britannia.
Yeah,
but you might get somebody to I'm not.
Can do it,
like
or you.
Yeah.
As long as you have everything. As long as you have all the paperwork, the 14 copies.
You sign it.
Right, yeah, and notarized.
All the judges just copy it because they don't know which judge gets to sign. They do this kind of like a rodeo.
Right.
And so everyone gets it, and also it allows the judge then, if there's any possible conflict of interest because of whatever reason. So
but the beauty of it is, or the experience that I've heard with the federal court is that if you are doing the indigent claim, they will waive the fee.
Yeah, that
9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
It's pretty.
But still have that 295 or whatever the filing fees are these days.
Yeah, because
I'm not sure if
you don't have the
You have to
money.
make an income statement to qualify.
They can come back.
They can request that.
Right, exactly.
They can request that. They won't.
No.
I see.
Unless but that's small.
Remember the Constitution says that no one can be denied. And I don't want to
their right in
but
court.
the right to court because of monetary.
Right.
So that's why.
It's part of the habeas corpus.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why they basically do that. But you're also under oath, so obviously they find out you lied. You got.
They will not look favorably upon you if you.
No.
I don't lie.
If you don't have your shit.
If you fly over, at least it looks like American, or it looks like airlines have dropped their rates here just recently. They're advertising some $69 rates again, but
I'll go on.
but that's the only thing, and you just have to decide, even if it's more. I mean, they might have raised the fee, but it may be the only option you have. Otherwise, pack it up, and at the same time, try to get your 1099. So
I could probably get a free hop with the military over there to file it. Maybe just food for thought.
Well, that'd be good, yeah. And you also don't, you don't have any. Well, I was going to say now, but no. Slip on that.
Get a hold of the paperwork. Get it, and Ken and I can discuss. You want to help draft?
Yeah, I believe the draft needs to be. My philosophy on it is that least is better, and the reason is
right. Unless you
They
say,
will respond to you. And if you ask 3 questions, you're better off to get 3 answers. If you have long-winded questions, it's like, we have no fucking clue what they're asking for.
Right.
short and
And then they
succinct.
filed a statement saying, plaintiff failed to state an action and a claim that can be relief, or relief can be granted. Like, what the hell does that mean? It's a boilerplate language that everybody knows to. So you're easy to say, well, I only asked 3 questions. I said, I want you to come to court and I want you to bring that document.
And I want discovery.
Yeah. I want that document. I want my opening discovery.
Yeah.
If they have proof of that,
Right.
you're done.
Basically, you're filing a discovery motion.
That's what you're doing.
That's your initial action.
Right? If you follow Jeff Barnes, which is one of the attorneys I have respect for, he has championed that real quick. He says, you know what, you file the motion, or in this case you're filing your complaint, file the complaint with what you want them to prove.
Right.
Don't play this game, oh, they've got this amount of time, and they got this amount of time.
Right.
Because then they're going to have to deal with that when they respond, and on top of that, okay, you now can start moving forward to compel the production of those documents.
The discovery.
Because they have already denied it. Now, if you did the administrative, you'd say, you know what, I've given them 6 months. I've asked them 4 different ways for these documents. Yep. I have no reasons to believe that they're going to, so I'm asking the court to compel the production of the document. Let the judge say he won't do it.
Most likely the judge,
First request for production of documents.
I tell you what, the judges are 9 times out of 10 going to compel them to produce the discovery.
Yeah, they didn't used to do it in the mortgages, but lately, now they're doing it because the judge said, you know what? I have no reason to believe any damn thing Bank of America
From anybody.
is true.
From anybody.
That's right. But before it was like, well, what do you mean? Of course they've got it.
Yeah, Rocket Document.
Yeah,
Bank of America, why wouldn't they?
Yeah, but now they're fining
They
the lawyers
see,
for wasting
they read the
time.
newspapers.
Oh,
They can see the freaking writing on the wall.
And there's a couple of judges there that some say are better than others. And
Right.
hell, I don't know.
That's why the corporations fucking shop around for their, judge shopping, as it were.
I also learned something about federal court that I did not know. If you're filing a federal action, you can file in any state.
Trick because it's
it's
all 50
I mean, I
states.
could be in California and living
Now,
in
here's
my
the
mom's
crazy
house
thing
after
about
I
it.
get kicked out.
You have a right.
But it gets tricky though
Oh, it
because you got to say, okay.
Why?
Well, all right. As long as it's in the same, like say the Ninth Circuit,
Right.
it should be in the same circuit.
It could be.
It should be at least in the same circuit.
Right.
There's 9 circuits.
Well, for example, though, you could have a property in Florida
Right.
and you live with a wife.
Right, but you should file in the
Right.
First Circuit as opposed to the Ninth Circuit.
It gets a little more complicated.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they have a little thing that says that
First Circuit being Florida.
if you know for a fact the court that you're filing has been known to be more liberal.
Like
in
the
interpretation. In other words,
fucking
the judge said, you know what, any damn thing you bring to me, I'm going to go with it.
God!
Now you
God.
can't make that request.
Oh, God. And the Ninth is the most fucking despised circuit of the circuit.
Ninth is like the fascist circuit of all of them.
No, not the fastest, the
Fascist.
most liberal.
You think it's the most liberal?
Yeah, it's the most. Look, if
They have-
Scalia, Thompson, or Thomas, fucking, they get boners off of fucking the Ninth Circuit rulings because most of the contentious shit, most of Californians, right, liberal.
Then I agree, California's a different angle. But I'll
The
tell you.
Ninth Circuit is the California, Hawaii, Washington,
right, I know
Arizona,
that. But I'm just
Nevada.
saying that we're part of the Ninth Circuit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm
yeah.
saying that from my
But
here, we are
The
not,
fucking Supreme Court hates the fucking dealing with the Ninth Circuit.
in general.
Right.
Because of California more than anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't because of why.
Well,
It's
the seat of the Ninth Circuit is
It's because
San
of, pollution issues
Francisco.
and,
Right,
for
right,
Christ's
okay,
sake.
yeah, they come up with a lot of things, but I'm just saying that what's amazing though when it comes to foreclosure stuff, okay, Ninth Circuit has not come out with any
rulings,
heavy ruling in favor,
Right.
okay? They
Right,
have been
right.
more neutral.
I'm just talking about for
In general, yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
The Ninth Circuit is totally liberal,
well,
as opposed to the rest of,
Yeah.
as opposed to the first, to the third, the fourth in particular.
Yeah, that's Alabama.
Yeah, yeah.
We want you to bring your birth certificate in, your penis length, we want to look at everything.
And make sure that.
Why do you think you're an American?
Yeah, yeah. Son